tomorrow at 9 on BBC One.
Dr. Tanya's toughest challenge has arrived. A new series of the House of Tiny Tearaways starts Sunday the 30th of April on BBC Three.
Now on BBC One, there's strong language on the streets of Manchester.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me your proper name before you're locked up.
Tonight, kids in stolen cars.
That's coming up next, but that car is now.
You've got people ranging from 15, 16, 17. They are teenagers, an awful lot of the people that are involved in this type of crime.
Running from the law.
How they got out of that? Someone tell me how they have got out of that. Balaclava in the back.
The battle for the streets.
Right, that's your first one in the public order act. No more verbal abuse, then you'll be arrested as well. There's a knuckle duster there, CS gas spray.
Manchester's police fighting the car wars. On the M60 in Manchester, police are chasing two youths in a stolen car who are refusing to stop. It's 6:30 in the evening, rush hour. The roads are packed with commuters, but the teenage thieves are determined to battle their way through the traffic.
This lad would hardly have been able to touch the pedals. I didn't know it at the time, but we later established that these lads were no older than 13 years old. It's completely shocking that these lads would be in control of a vehicle at that sort of speed. This vehicle, this Honda's past its date, it's past its best. It's not built for going at 100 plus miles an hour on a motorway. This lad is driving like a maniac. He leaves it very, very late to come off and he almost loses it there and crashes it. This lad does not know what he's doing. He clearly cannot drive.
Now he's turning to desperate measures to get away.
The route this lad has taken is typical of those younger car thieves. He's headed for common ground. He'll know every escape route round here. He'll know the roads. He'll know where the passages are. And he's simply waiting for a chance to abandon the motor vehicle. He's been in collision with my vehicle. His trainer's come off. He was arrested the following day, and the exact same tracksuit that he was wearing and certain other items in respect of the vehicle and his clothing were recovered.
Manchester's car thieves are often young. Many of the 450 cars stolen in the city each week are taken by juveniles, kids who work in gangs.
We have got quite a gang culture here, which we're trying to tackle through a whole series of initiatives, not just about enforcement. But we have people that organise from the age 16, 17, 18-year-olds who are forming a gang and involved in criminality at a very, very early age.
To deal with Manchester's young gangs, police here set up a specialist squad of 20 officers in high-performance cars to track them down. He sees Paul Fletcher and Steve Booth, the members of the squad.
I've only been on the unit 18 months or so, and majority of the time I work with Fletch, and he's a brilliant partner. I won't change him for the world.
Me and Booth are paid to do this job. Absolutely love it. We're in an hour before our shift starts, looking at what's gone on. As soon as the shift's done, we're out there doing it.
Today, they're in Salford, looking for youngsters in a stolen car.
Yeah, go ahead. If it is kids, they'll abandon it straight away. You've got a flat tyre, haven't you? What are you doing? No, it's not the same one. Romeo 241, that is. It's not a type of car that gets used in ram raids. It's not a type of car that you can sell on because it's not worth anything. So the only reason they've nicked it is to have a ride around it.
But finding it isn't easy.
Want one of them in white. Right car, wrong colour. Right car, right year, and everything's the wrong colour.
Looking for stolen cars, it's difficult. There's that many vehicles on the road. How do you know which one's a stolen one?
There's 2 L wedges who've seen them.
But persistence often pays off.
There it is, mate. It's there, it's back there. Moving it? Yeah. What's what station road it was? Last here, mate. There it is. Straight on. Video's on. Lima 892 we're looking for. Sierra 845 on CK urgent.
The youths are still in the car, but now the cops have a problem. How to avoid a chase with youngsters at the wheel.
Sierra 845 on CK urgent.
Yeah, we got behind it and it was a covert follow, so everything was nice and dandy for us. We were in a position where they didn't know we were there, and the drivers got out, and we could see it was a juvenile. But then we could see that somebody else was going to get in the car.
Getting 99 up behind the Vitara in Swinton.
I'd be criticised if I was sat watching a stolen car and let a juvenile get in it and drive off, and then it entails into pursuit. So once that driver led to that car, they weren't getting back in. So we had to show our hand.
I'll go and get hold of him, mate. Get up against that, get alongside him.
The cops have their chase. The kids are off and running.
Any day, I'm not getting any younger, and yeah, he was off on his toes.
He's gone to ground somewhere around here. Oh, let's bloody caper. We've got him on camera getting out of the car. So, Dogman's on his way around. Obviously, now he's contain the area as best we can. There's a lad just done running around there. Dressed all in black. Lost him in the alleyway coming out the back there.
The dogman turned up and with nowhere to support you, and there's too many people knocking about, so it's just worth giving the dog a go. I'm a great believer if you don't buy a raffle ticket, you're not going to win the raffle.
For some girls there, they say he's not gone down there. I quite believe him, to be honest. Apparently there's these houses at the back here, because I haven't heard anything at all. Kids. It's all, didn't I? Got it back anyway.
While the search continues, in Moss Side, south of the city, 2 other members of the squad, PC's Andy Talkington and Phil Cross, are also looking for youngsters in cars.
My lads are like 12, 13, 16. They're all obsessed with cars, you know. Like Harrison would say to me, hey, I saw a DB7 yesterday. You know, I saw this, I saw that. They've all got little pictures of cars on their websites and on their own little pages on the computer. Starts off at a very early age, and maybe it's a boy thing, you know, who knows, but that stays with you right the way through your life, usually.
A car attracts their attention.
Have a look at that, mate. You just nearly lost it, mate. That blue thing there. It's on 272, yeah. Well, he was looking over, but he just nearly clipped the curve there.
When we're looking for the younger element, we're looking for the more battered cars, the tatty cars, poor state of condition, and the bad manner of driving.
Yeah, mate, we're line up.
Yeah. Traffic behind us. Front seat passenger seems a bit edgy, mate, so just keep your eye on him.
It's recording. Good afternoon.
Right, vehicle stop now. Get him to turn the engine off.
Is it turned off? Right, mate. Put your handbrake on, pal. How old are you, mate? 16?
What are you playing at?
Listen, pal. You're 16, you're driving a car. There isn't any excuse for it. He's not dying and he's not having a baby. I might let you off if it was either of them.
So you're 16 years of age, you've no licence, no insurance?
No, it's got everything in there.
No, have you got insurance?
No.
You shouldn't even be behind the wheel of a car at your age, should you? He was underage, uninsured, no licence, and he shouldn't have been driving on the road.
Take the mic. No. What would you do if you had an accident? And then what? Yeah, I don't think so, do you?
Off, wouldn't you?
And you'd run off.
You'd run off, wouldn't you, and leave them?
Get insurance on the weekend.
You're 16, how can you get insurance on a car?
Well, Uncle's getting it, that's why I was driving it up to him.
What, so you'll be able to drive it, will you? With no licence?
Yeah.
When
Yeah, what are you on about?
When's your birthday?
Next year.
What date?
30th.
30th of 30th of April next year. So you can't even
You're
get
only
behind
just
the wheel
16,
of
aren't
a
you?
car until then. You've got to be 17 to drive a car.
Do you want to check them out, mate, on the box?
While PC Cross checks the youngster's details, Talkington's attention turns to the car.
The state of it, look at your tyres.
All the tyres were badly damaged. Gaps around the windscreens, just an absolute rust bucket and a death trap.
This tyre, your sidewall has to be intact and has to be in a good condition. You can see it's perished here over time where it's been rubbed against the curb because this lad doesn't know how to drive and therefore he can't control the vehicle properly. And he's got a big chip out the sidewall here where the rubber is down to the ply. It's extremely dangerous. You go around a corner, that tyre will go on you, and lo and behold, if there's somebody walking on that corner, the first thing that they'll see is the back of that hitting them. Same with the front, although that's actually in a worse condition.
What do you find amusing about me saying that you can't drive? You might know how to move it forward and how to stop it, but you can't drive.
That's why we have a driving test. That's why we have lessons. Teaches you. It's not like walking. You were taught. You were taught.
While the examination continues, across town, PC Fletcher's search for the young driver in the stolen car has drawn a blank. But PC Booth has got one of those who ran.
He said he's with his mates and this lad pulled over. I said he didn't know it was a stolen car and he had no intention of getting in it if he did.
He claims to have had nothing to do with the theft.
So what's going to happen now?
Have you not been in it?
I've not been here, so...
Right, obviously there's a bit of a group round it when we come across.
Well, what happened? He pulled over. I thought, what's going on here? And everyone else ran, so...
The cop's in-car video camera will confirm the truth.
I'm just checking the in-car video now of what I've got on tape. So we've got the car put, Booth has put the car in a good position, so we've got them, all four of them at the side of the car and the driver abandoning it.
The tape confirms his story, and he is free to go.
He was one of the lads who was stood at the side. The car came to them. So I've no doubt that he knew who the driver was, but we can't put the thumbscrews on him and torture him till he tells us.
In Moss Side, PC Cross has his suspicions about the true identity of the 16-year-old caught behind the wheel.
So what's his name? He's not called David, is he?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. Certain things don't match up. You know, some people use a surname as a first name. Certain things that certain people do when they're lying to you becomes obvious. If I find out you're lying, you're getting locked up as well.
The records at HQ will confirm the truth.
Go ahead.
We have a date of birth which does not match the name you've given.
That's obviously, thank you.
PC Cross now has some questions for the lad, but he'll have to wait his turn.
What if you hit somebody driving, but either of you, and killed him? It wasn't your fault. He staggered out in front of you in the road drunk. Who goes to jail? You. 10 years, death by dangerous, with the cops behind you.
If we didn't pull up.
It's not. We're not having a discussion about what would happen. I'm telling you what would happen. You would go to jail because you haven't got any documentation. You've had no formal training. Your car's a shed. It shouldn't even be on the road. It won't be on the road in a minute because I'm going to have it crushed.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tell me your proper name before you're locked up.
It's not the San Martin, Steve. I'm David, not that.
You better make your mind up, lad.
I'm taking him home anyway, pal.
Tell us the truth now. Have to keep trying and trying and trying, all different ways of getting him to admit, or getting his friends to admit who he really was. Is it Martin or not?
Yeah.
Right. And it paid off.
What's that you're clutching there? Why'd you give false details? Think we're stupid or something, or what? At least he's got some form of documentation for his vehicle. Put that back in your document envelope.
The lad will have to wait for a van for the trip home. But now his mate also wants a lift.
Walk, I'm going to live around the corner. Oh, what do you want us to do? Pay for a taxi for you? Who's your attitude, boy?
Unlicensed, uninsured and indeed underage drivers pose a huge problem on our roads. In addition, there is a problem with young male drivers. 95% of convictions for dangerous driving are given to male drivers as opposed to female drivers, and so young male drivers are really a category that we want to reach out to and make them understand how dangerous driving is.
One day I'd like to stop somebody and they produce all the driving documents and say, you know, here you go, pass me test, here's my insurance, here's my MOT. We've yet to see it with, you know, the younger element. It's no surprise that there's so such a high number of accidents and failed to stop accidents because these lads haven't got any documentation for the vehicle. It's completely road illegal.
Now another youngster's out for a joyride. Manchester's police helicopter is following him. The thief is just 12 years old and has taken a 2-ton van. And he's having trouble handling it. As he tries to force his way past traffic, he hits a tree. But this doesn't stop him, and he continues on his journey. Another member of the squad, PC Pete Snook, is on his way to investigate.
Yeah, I believe you got a transit floating about Flixton. What's the last sighting of it, boys?
Last sighted Sunderland Road. If you go to Red House Lane now, if you want to go onto the Mighty 2 to get the information on the Mighty 2.
Got a 12-year-old missing from home who was stolen a white transit van this morning. He's been seen numerous places and he's currently being followed by another officer. We're going to try and make our way down with him to point his finger.
Come down Sunderland Road, down Charcoal.
There it is.
So has any local knowledge of any...
Marked police cars are following at a safe distance to keep the pressure off the youngster and those following him.
From my point of view, sitting in the police car during a pursuit, I certainly have got pressures on me to adhere to force policy to ensure the safety of other people during that pursuit, to bring it to a safe conclusion.
The helicopter will direct how and when the thief will be stopped.
At the end of the day, he's an offender, and we have to draw the balance between ensuring his safety and that of the other members of the public on the road, and equally ensuring that he is detected and processed for that offence.
It's now time to stop the van.
Do you want to go ahead, Phil, and I'll stay behind with the dog, man?
As he slows for the lights, the cops make their move. This is the tricky part.
It could do a lot of damage, definitely. It's a heavy vehicle, it's a big vehicle. He could be determined to get away and ram front and back. The growing trend at the moment is that instead of starting off at perhaps a shoplifting, a bit of criminal damage, it's now those age of people, i.e. young teens, are now stealing cars, and that is a concern.
The young driver is no stranger to the law. He's already got 40 crimes to his name.
This is about responsibility of the schools, a responsibility of the police, responsibility of the local education authority, and the responsibility of the parents. One element of trying to combat this type of crime is actually holding people to account by arresting them, but the other is trying to get to them when they're kids.
Every month in Manchester, nearly 50 under-16s are caught in stolen cars. Many more get away.
Around Manchester and in other places, you do have, as it were, a lack of genuine status and achievement amongst the young. This can be compensated for to some degree by taking and stealing cars and bringing them back as some kind of trophy.
In Salford, west of Manchester, a new project has been set up to help keep youngsters away from crime.
What's going to hold that to this? Just give it a bit of a thought.
Weld it. Why?
Weld what?
Some wire or something.
The young people in the area find it very easy for them to slip into the crime because it's around them every day, it's around them on every street corner. Quite possibly it's around them with their friends, maybe even their elder brothers or sisters. They're witnessing car crime, and because they don't know any better, they follow suit.
Nah, it's a bad place. I tell you straight, you shouldn't go and live in Salford because it's bad. Don't leave your car anywhere. People are that bored. You just want to go over to it and just slash your tyres, rob your tyres or whatever, nick it. That's where it's going there, exactly there. I know what I'm doing, mate. Don't we?
Chill guy. No.
This scheme's used to get them inside an environment where we can teach them new skills. We only use the motor vehicles to do that because they're interested in motor vehicles. So they get them through the door with the character of a go-kart. While they're building the go-karts, we're teaching them that they have the ability to learn something new and the ability to go on learning and confidence in themselves to move on in life.
Done it.
Yeah. You happy with that? You say you can't weld? Okay.
We learnt more in here than we learnt in school from primary to year 9, which I'm in now. Drilling, welding, cutting, measuring. Everything.
The biggest change you can see in them is confidence. Confidence and realising that they are able to do a lot of things out there which they've never experienced before.
This is, back to use a phrase, education, 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 because we need to educate kids from a very early age about the responsibilities they have in society as well as the rights.
Cops, like PC Fletcher, are the ones charged with finding the youngsters who drive stolen cars.
They like targeting expensive cars because they'll never get a chance to drive a £40,000 to £50,000 car. There's also the bravado factor. Oh, you never guess what I had last night. I had a Porsche Carrera away. Oh, I did such and such a speed. And that's, a lot of it is they just can't stop talking about it. And the creatures of habit, they'll steal the same type of cars. They'll park them in the same places. I mean, I can take you to places where I've recovered 20 stolen cars.
The squad recovers over £750,000 worth of stolen cars every month, and it's Manchester's estates where they look for them.
Hello, Sarah. This is PC Fletcher from Greater Manchester Police Vehicle Crime Unit. Just to let you know that we have recovered your stolen Renault Clio in Woodhouse Park.
It's an outstanding stolen from the Ashton area.
Some details of a stolen we found on Asgard Drive.
Yeah, vehicle located St Austell Road.
It's exactly the same thing. Rip the ignition barrel out, seeing that red cap there.
Car's now started. You start that with a pen, with anything that you want to. This car has been used in a number of vehicle thefts.
Yeah, well, it's just sort of a favourite car. Every BMW we see on like this sort of year of reds, just they have a knack, they know how to break into it.
In the UK, half of all stolen cars are never recovered. PC Snook and Deer are experts in locating those that slip through the net.
There was 25 vehicles stolen in the last sort of 48 hours. So they are out there, the criminals actively stealing vehicles. We try and gauge if we can from the intelligence that we know as to where them vehicles might turn up, either being used in crime or on false plates, which happens quite a lot. These vehicles are stolen, especially the more expensive high-powered ones are stolen with the keys, and the vehicles are replated, twinned up with another car, which is legitimate, and then sold on, probably just for a few £100s, or to be used in committing other crime as well.
An expensive car has attracted their attention.
52 WDO, did you get that?
Yeah.
If I see a nice car, then I look at the driver. I've got to be able to put the driver with the car, you know, and if there's a young lad in a nice car, then yeah, it could be his dad's car, it could be mum's car, it could be a hired car, but could be he's not good enough for me.
Does it come back as? 318 CISE. But worth a lot, didn't it?
Very, very quickly, the vehicle was parked on a car park across the front of some shops. Right away again, you know, my thought is, has he seen us turn round to follow him? Does he know who we are?
Obviously, we're suspicious of it, yeah? We're for the Tactical Vehicle Crime Unit, yeah?
Yeah, no problem.
We're happy that I'm just going to do some checks now, alright, and then it may be that I might have to arrest you and take you in.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right, yeah.
Do you want to come and sit in the back of our car here for a sec while we do the checks? Alright.
Have a seat in there, yeah? I'll do that out of the way, I'll do the seat. Alright.
Can I grab a cig by any chance?
Yeah, in a minute, yeah. Just give us 2 minutes, yeah, alright?
Yeah,
Is it your car then?
Yeah, I paid £9.5 cash for that.
Right, when?
2 months ago.
Right, you are?
Almost. Just some kid. Wait, he said his dad had bought him a TT, he won't ask, quick sale.
9.5 grand?
9.5 grand, that's what I said.
In cash?
In cash. Right. Saved up, yeah.
Where did you see it advertised?
Driving past. It was like parked at the side of the road with a notice in the window, like a smart looking kid driving it. Pulled him up, said, right, you want £9.5 for that? He said, yeah. I said, well, what's up with it? He said, it's misfiring. And it's got like, if you see the sun visor, it's snapped off.
Right.
He said, well, that's it, but my dad's bought me a TT, so I'm that off. I said, right, no problem. I mean, I checked them out in fucking Auto Trader and they're like going for 14 grand, 15 grand. 9.5 for the steal for it, do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, at least. When he said he'd paid 9.5 grand for it and it was a steal, I just thought, maybe it is a steal. You know, it just wasn't plausible, you know, a young lad to get his hands on that sort of money.
But he said it's sweet, he said there's no, well, I didn't see any problems with it. But PC Snook has found a problem.
It's got one number plate on the front, it's got another different registration on the tax disc. I'm just about to try and ascertain what it is. 980 CK1.
980,
When you get a minute, Tommy, can I have a chassis check, please? It's Whiskey Bravo Alpha, Bravo Victor, 720, 10 Juliet Zulu.
I've got an exact match on that vehicle, and it is an outstanding stolen since the 16th.
No, so it is an outstanding stolen vehicle.
That's coming up next, but that car is now.
Yeah.
You're fucking joking. You're telling me that car's coming up next.
You've been in
now?
bother before?
No, never.
You've never been in trouble?
Never been in trouble.
Right. Because of the information that we've just got regarding this vehicle, I'm arresting you now on suspicion of theft of motor vehicle and handling stolen goods. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, can you get my fags?
Can you get your fags?
Yeah. See, all that is my fucking, that's my life savings.
How old are you?
21.
You've done well at 21 to save up 9.5 grand.
Fucking tell me about it, mate. I'm a salesman. I was earning £700 a week and I've lost the job.
Let's step out of the car, mate. He's under arrest on suspicion of theft of motor vehicle and handling stolen goods.
And more evidence of wrongdoing is now being unearthed.
Inside the vehicle, in this little glove compartment, there's a knuckle duster there and a CS gas spray. So obviously we'll be wanting to speak to our gentleman we've got in custody regarding why they're in the car that he's using.
6 miles away in Salford, another vehicle is being investigated. PC Cross has his suspicions about an unlocked van.
Wonder if it's not been reported stolen yet, like a long-term hire or something. Right, we're going to have to make some inquiries there, aren't we? It's got a false tax disc in it from a Ford Fiesta, 3 of them. The tax disc on that refers to a vehicle which was found burnt out on the 1st of June at Walkden.
Another false tax disc, and, not surprisingly, finding who's been driving the van is proving difficult.
Still use the van, is here? This big white one here? No, right, no problem. Cheers. Who's that is?
As I walked across the road from having examined the van, I've seen the curtains twitch on the address, which was a little bit of an unusual thing to observe.
We use the standard line here and tell them that we think some of the kids have broken the window to come out with the keys and a different story. Hello, pal, can you come to the window? Come to the door, pal, now.
Bent down and looked through the letterbox where 2 lads have looked directly at me.
Oi, come here, pal. Some kids have busted the window on your van.
They've turned 180 degrees and ran straight towards the back of the property.
Now it's a race to find a way in before those inside find their way out.
Oi! Stay there or we release the dog. Get to this gate now.
We used a line that works 50% of the time and threatened to put the police dog over there. These lads don't like the police dog, and on this occasion it worked. Fortunately, I didn't have to put my police dog over, because I didn't have one with me.
Come here. What are you playing at?
Yeah, 9918, we've just located a vehicle which we think stolen. The occupants are trying to make away from the premises. Where's the key?
To the cannabis farm.
Oh, you locked up for cultivation of cannabis as well, all right.
When I entered the back door, I went in. On the left-hand side, I saw a few little tiny cannabis plants in a bit of an irrigation system. Thought, okay, you know, someone's smoking a bit of weed. You go upstairs, to find was a massive cultivation of cannabis plants, the biggest I've ever seen. You can see if, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 healthy, well-grown cannabis plants. You know, I thought, well, you know, what's going on here? Obviously someone's got a bit of a cannabis habit here.
In another bedroom, yet more cannabis plants.
As we can see in here, we've got the ideal cannabis farm. You've got, what, 24 packs of like a foam material, and in each one is 4 plants. A very, very good outfit. Bearing in mind where we are, we're in a 2-bedroom terraced house. You know, we're not in a factory here, so this bed should be slept in. No one's going to sleep in there, are they? If they are, they'll have a good night's sleep anyway, a happy one. We've got containers here which I've attached to them some sort of like a foam. There's massive light in the middle which keeps it hot, and in the bottom you can see all the water, so it's a constant thing. They're growing as many as they can in a very small area. You can see there the whole setup is absolutely superb, if you can call it that.
Is it possible to get hold of Socko as well, please? We could do with all this photographing.
There's no evidence to link the youth to the stolen van, but there is other illegal activity going on.
That meter isn't standard. From experience, I can tell you that that meter's been wired. What I mean by that is they bypass the electricity. You and I pay for our electricity, and none of us like paying for it, but we have to. This sort of setup, the amount of electricity used is going to be massive. They've wired, basically they've looped the electricity. The meter's coming out the ground, bypassing the meter and being fed into the house. So all the electricity supply to this premises today is free. And you and I are paying for that. Obviously, if I had an electric bill for the amount of lighting that was going on in that house that day, it would have been pretty big. They would have had to sell the cannabis to pay the bill.
So the job's a good one so far. We've got a stolen van back and a cannabis farm, so it's a cracking result.
At Rochdale Police Station, the young driver PC Snook and Deer arrested in the stolen BMW is being booked in.
We found these articles. That's, I believe it's some sort of knuckle duster, and that's a CS gas canister spray. Okay. So you're also under arrest on suspicion of possession of an offensive weapon, i.e. the knuckle duster, and also on suspicion of a Section 5 firearm, I believe it is. A CS gas spray, is that right, sir? Yeah.
Just on the further arrest of those.
No, exactly what I knew they were going to come up anyway.
Get these up the counter.
Right. He seems a bit vague in relation to how he's come into possession of the car. He's quite a young male in his early 20s, and he states that he's purchased the vehicle for £9,500. I'm not saying it's not possible for a young lad to be in possession of that sort of money, but he will have to prove that he has that money and he's had the money in the past to purchase the vehicle.
Well, I'm not in.
You vegetarian or anything?
No, nothing like that.
The young man is sticking to his story.
Well, I didn't steal a motor vehicle. I'm in possession of a stolen motor vehicle, but obviously there's nothing I can do about that. It's just for the police to find out that I didn't steal it.
The next step will be to do a house search. He's give a local address in Middleton, so we've got his keys, so hopefully we can go down there, carry out a house search and see if we can find any articles that prove any offences.
While they search his house, he will remain under lock and key. Most of Manchester's stolen cars are taken after dark. It's nearly midnight, and south of the city, in Wythenshawe, Britain's biggest housing estate, PC Booth is on the lookout for youths in a runaway car.
XR2 is going past a little B, straight towards Salemore now, estimated speed 70.
Yeah, there we are.
Is it this road or the other road?
Go right.
No, keep coming this way.
The car has failed to stop for police and is now headed PC Booth's way.
3646 is coming past us now.
3646, roger.
A high-speed chase is on the cards, and the cops are already having trouble keeping up.
Yeah, 3646 urgent. Yeah, tactical phases pursuit, Salemore. It's
Black XR2i on XR2. Delta registered, refusing to stop. What road?
I will go where they go.
Yeah, we're going down again, old Stanston Road. Still follow.
If it's not going to damage our car and they can stay with it and it's safe to stay with it, we'll follow that vehicle.
Still following, it speeds 40 plus mile an hour. There's no occupants or vehicle traffic.
It's going down the passageway at speeds of 50 plus mile an hour.
Yeah, can I have Indian 9966 please? Lights out and the traffic with his finger please.
I wasn't prepared to go at them speeds down the passageway. He's not bothered. He's driven that Fiesta down a Ginnell or a passageway. That ridiculous speed and straight onto a main road.
Going general direction of Norris Road.
The trip down the lane has lost the rest of the cops.
I have no idea where you are.
Yeah, I think I'm on Norris Road now. Norris Road back towards Seven traffic. Obviously lost from a vehicle, lights out.
So I've got other officers who are on the operation with me to start searching that area.
Well, they knew exactly where to go down the Ginnell. Come on, they must know the area. Someone, please.
All units make way to Alderley Road, Selmore. Car found parked up.
I think it's just been abandoned, this car. Off Alderley, is this Alderley here?
It's not long before one of my colleagues finds a vehicle down the Ginnell at the end of the gale on a bit of a wasteland.
The Wrighton Avenue with the entrance off Kenya.
Here it is, mate.
The car's there, the door's open, the engine's running, and they're gone.
No damage to it, is there? Is it a team car?
Yeah. We don't need anyone doing
No, not at all. Balaclava in the back.
No, I don't think so.
Up to no good, are they, going around with that at that time? It's not got any ignition damage. I don't think it's come back as a stolen. I think it's a bit of what we call a team car. Probably more like one or two lads who've got access to it. Could be wanted, could be disqualified, could be out doing crime in it.
What will happen is they'll go around with what we call team cars, which is a car that's not registered to them, it's not associated to them in the sense of it's not got insurance down to them. And they will park them up and they will then go and have a walk round. And that's often what you call prowlers. You get prowlers in people's driveways. What they're actually doing is looking to try and get the vehicle by whatever means.
But like I say, I've got a balaclava in the back, so obviously it's felt stopped for a reason, but we never know now.
It often comes as a shock to members of the general public when they actually witness the level of use of cars late at night by young, often underage kids who have stolen these vehicles. And suddenly you see them whizzing along at 60 and 70 miles an hour in very closed areas, and it is extremely dangerous.
Across the city, PC Fletcher is on the trail of another gang.
Sierra 9882 en route. Vehicle's just been reported stolen from Park Road.
4 youths have stolen another Ford Fiesta. Other police units are now chasing them.
It's usual at night, the usual excuse, nothing to do, they've had a few beers, a bit of Dutch courage, right, we're going to have a play in a car. There's the helicopters down here somewhere.
But before they can get there, it's all over. The car has crashed.
Oh my word, it's a bad one.
123 anywhere.
How the hell have they got out of that? When I saw that car first time, I thought there'd be somebody crumpled up in a very small bundle under the steering wheel in the footwell. It's come down here, and obviously you can see if that was you or I, we'd be dead in that by now. But Mr. Billy bloody car thief walks away. So 4 have got out of this and run off, so the helicopter's here now, we're trying to find... Dogman should be here in a second. How have they got out of that? Someone tell me how they have got out of that. I mean, how close has that been to his head? I've seen bumps at 80, 90 mile an hour where people have taken trees, lampposts out, and they just get up and they just run off. It's been in the news today about police vehicle accidents are up 60%. What do you do? It's just nick someone's car, and this is what it ends up doing. If you look in the front there, that big yellow knife there. So that's what you're dealing with. Got a great big bread knife in the car with them as well. What they lack in size because of their age, they'll make up for in weaponry. And if your car gets stolen, you go out looking for it. All of a sudden you see 4 lads with your car, you've got to go up to them, hey, get off my car. All of a sudden you've got a bread knife in your face. Not good.
In Openshaw, to the east of the city centre, PC's Talkington and Cross are out on patrol.
Just have a look at this car in front. It's been... is that the light?
Mate, in blue. Is that blue?
No. Foxtrot Auto 54. Two young lads in it. They've been messing around back at the lights. Weaving around in the road, so we'll just stop them down the road and have a chat.
Comes back to Dorset, this vehicle. When the right one. Tell me when, mate.
Just go over the brow of this hill.
As I went to pull the car, we saw one of the occupants fumble with his jacket and appear to bend down as if to put something under his seat, something which you see time and time again as they try to hide something within the vehicle prior to being stopped by the police.
What were you doing then with your jacket when we pulled up? Show me your hand. You're doing something, you were putting something in your jacket. Come on, don't take that look. No, you stay in the car. You turn your pockets out. Give me that. Just have a look in your pockets, pal. Come on, under your jacket. Come on, stop messing about. Okay? You're under arrest for possession of an offensive weapon and also for possession of a controlled drug. Okay. Although it's only a small blade, the blade locks. That's an offensive weapon. It's not an offensive weapon per se, however it's a lock knife, it's prohibited. As you can see, it has a device here to lock the blade, and you have to push that across to then retract the blade. He's also in possession of a small amount of what we suspect to be cannabis bush. So obviously he's going to have to be arrested and interviewed, thoroughly searched at the police station in relation to these items. The more worrying being the knife. There's more and more people carrying these nowadays. It's that small. It's even got a clasp on it there to put it on your belt. But yeah, it's quite a nasty blade, really. Right. He has. Just what shirt is you getting him? Time are we on now, Tom?
11. Right. Back in Rochdale, PC Deer's house search has unearthed damning evidence about the young driver caught in the stolen BMW.
He doesn't seem to have the financial support to be able to afford to pay £9,000 for a car, which is in itself a cut price for a car that's probably valued at £16,000–17,000 on the street.
He's quite happy to go now, you'll be delivering anything like that.
A lot of young lads are quite cocky and quite arrogant, but you sometimes you see a difference after they've sat in a cell for a few hours, and that's the moment when reality starts to set in, and then eventually I think we can get to the truth of what's been going on. Basically, just tell us in your own words what's happened as far as you're aware and as far as you're concerned.
I went to Radcliffe Auctions near Bolton. I went in, bidded up for £2,000 on a Focus. It's the only car I bidded to. It went for 3.5 in the end. It was a stolen recovered Focus.
Right.
I walked out of the auctions, a bloke walked up to me. He says, I've just seen you bidding on a Focus. I said, yeah. I said, how much did you go up for? I said, £2,000. He said, because it's £2,000, you can have a BMW. So I looked at this BMW, took it £2,000. Cash in his hand at the time.
Right.
That's how it went.
And you had the £2,000 on you at the time?
Taking it to the auction, obviously you've got to buy him cash. Well, obviously, when you're getting a brand new BMW with £2,000, you know it's not going to be legit. All I saw was desperate for a car, and I thought, right, I'll keep hold of it and sell it on for more.
Can I just ask you, in relation to when I initially arrested you?
Yeah.
We made a brief conversation, didn't we, about how you come in, especially, and you said 9,500.
Panic, mate.
You just panicked.
Simple.
And is it right to say that since that time you've
had
in a
cell for 3 hours, and it's made me think about the fact that
fair enough.
There's no point in lying about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, appreciate your honesty.
Right.
I thought really that was quite big of him, the way he did that, and the way he sort of told us everything. I had there's a little bit of respect there for him. So do you need out a drink or anything? Water? No, it's no problem.
It's 1 a.m. PC's Fletcher and Booth have now joined forces for the rest of the morning, looking for gangs in stolen cars on Salford's estate.
Right, we're at Salford again, at Earlham of the Heights. We're just going down towards Lower Kerswell and Lower Broughton. We had an incident the other day where a member of the public was attacked by two youths, where basically thrown stones at him, caused him to fall over. And he's cracked down on the floor and he's in a critical condition at hospital at the moment. It's political at the moment as well, with yob culture, people wearing hoodies. It's one of those estates where we have got the younger criminal. There's quite a large group, they've all grown up together, but they're all like 13, 14. We've had a problem where some nights we'll get like 6, 7 cars burned out on there. Tonight they've got a Section 60 authority, which basically means empowered people aren't allowed to wear hoods or masks and forced to remove them. If they don't remove them, they get arrested. For anticipation of something happening, we're going to go down there and give them a bit of support, and any sus youths who want to keep an eye on us being in plain clothes, we can obviously keep an eye on them and go and turn them over.
Salford's CCTV cameras are also keeping watch out for unruly youths. They've caught a youth breaking into a car and reversing it into the road. Unluckily for him, he's headed towards PC's Fletcher and Booth.
As we turn First Road into the estate, there we are faced with Billy car thief, and it literally just pushed off the driveway. Here we go, there we go. Video on. 845 on urgent. Useless abandoned vehicle, South Bradford Street, is running white cap, black top. Get in, Boothie.
PC Booth is out and running, and so is the thief.
Go on, Boothie. Yeah, I sent the boy after him, and off he went. So I'll stay in the car and drive after him, far easier, far less tiring. Yeah, we're continuing South Bradford Street. Booth is about to get a grip of him. One detained Van Sooney.
Under arrest, mate. And if you do say me giving him evidence, you understand that?
Got him, mate.
I got him, mate.
Put your hand behind your back.
Alright, mate. Yeah. Stand up, what have you got on you?
Nothing.
Nothing in your pockets at all, nothing sharp?
No, nothing.
Right, I'm going to stand you up, okay? Don't try and run off or mess around.
He's a youngster, just 15,
Can we get to this post?
and he claims he wasn't involved.
Gonna go away.
Wait, mate.
Sorry
I
again.
wouldn't do anything.
Just seen you get out of the car, you halfway. You're on video doing it as well.
Yes, on, mate.
I've got nothing on me, mate. You can check me all.
How old are you?
I'm 15, mate.
It's
Yeah, my bottom pocket.
What is it?
That's my phone and my money. Yeah, mate. Got nothing.
Pardon?
Now the neighbours want to get involved.
It's nothing to do with you. You've been arrested. And that's it.
What?
Rearrange these, please.
Your cuffs?
Yeah, please.
Let's have a look at it on.
If you don't do nothing, what are you wearing gloves for?
I'm wearing gloves because it's cold.
You've been arrested, mate.
I'm not being funny. I'm fucking... Yeah, mate, come on.
Yeah, well, you've just been arrested. It's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. So just leave
It really did scare me.
Nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you.
Stand over it.
They'll say, no, he's been with me, trying to give him an alibi. Quite right, we've just seen him jump out of a stolen car.
No, but at the end of the day...
It's nothing to do with you. No, well, I'm going to say to you, it's none of your business, is it? Was he arrested in your house? Was he arrested? Was he arrested? Was he?
Now he's only just left
Public car. You're just faced with this wall of deceit, really. Makes no difference.
Just left the house.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, my house.
And now someone else is getting too close.
Yeah, don't get your hands off.
Yeah, I'm not being funny.
3640 to have some more patrols to South Bradford Street, please.
Why?
Right, that's your first warning on the Public Order Act. Any more verbal abuse, then you'll be arrested as well. Do you understand? He's been arrested and that's it. Yeah? Right. Go away. You should me one more time, seriously. Best going away. If you start backing down, that's when you're in trouble. So, what I try and do is try and reason people. Any day, my gang's coming. 845, and get us a van down here now.
Why?
Pick it up, there's camera that way. Carry on.
Despite the crowd, reinforcements still have not arrived.
My nephew, innit?
I mean, I really expected them to surround the car and get him out of the car. I really thought that's what was going to happen.
Across the city, more youths are on the streets. PC's Talkington and Cross are investigating.
Just got a report of a
664 Golf.
Mondeo being stolen.
From the Smog Republic, the red Mondeo is behind ABC, which is just on Old Street.
As we pulled onto the car park, there was the sound of a heavy clang as a large metal bar was discarded.
Stay there.
Two lads standing next to a Mondeo which has clearly got damage to it.
Come here. Bar. Crowbar, where is it? Down here. Where is it? Talk to me. Right. Tell the truth, you two. You've been watched. Trying to get into this car, yeah? Right, both locked up, alright. You lie when you get to the station, you're in some deep shit. How old are you? How old are you?
These lads are just 14 years old.
Put your hands on your head. The report said that you were carrying. The report said that you were carrying a crowbar. A crowbar or some sort of a bar.
on there, I've just told us on that graph.
It's done with him, pal.
They have an effective way of getting into cars.
The report said from the person that seen these lads trying to break into the car that one of them was carrying some sort of an iron bar or a crowbar. It would appear that we have both of the offenders and also the instrument that they were trying to break into the car with. We'll just have a look, see if there's any damage has been caused. You can see from looking at the car what these lads have done is they've put the crowbar between the door seal, between the actual body of the car and the door itself, and then levered it forward. In doing so, they've been able to bend the actual door forward. Because of the age of it, it would have been quite easy for them to snap the ignition barrel, start it and drive this car away. Another 30 seconds or so we might well have been pursuing a stolen car. How old are you?
14.
It's not good this, is it? You've been arrested before?
Yeah.
For what?
2 swaps, burnt surrender, bail out, some criminal damage, assault.
Say it like you're proud of it.
These lads are mid-teenagers with nothing better to do. They're able to leave the house at whatever time they want and they go out on a crime spree. I almost think that they enjoy being in the police and prison system. It seems to sort of give them something to do, if you like.
I need my phone.
What are you going to ring?
No.
Exactly. Find it hard to ring these hands behind your back, aren't you?
These kids are causing havoc in that area and all areas throughout Greater Manchester. The general public, you'll wake up in the morning, you'll come to your car, it's been damaged, you've had your radio stolen, or you've had ignition damage, an attempt theft, and these kids simply walk down the street and then commit a crime on another vehicle.
Yeah.
It's extremely worrying. I mean, when you get kids as young as 12 involved in stealing cars, you know, they don't fully appreciate the impact that, you know, their actions can have on themselves, their families and other people.
Back in Salford, PC's Fletcher and Booth are still having trouble with the locals who have turned out in support of the 15-year-old caught stealing a car.
I'm giving you an opportunity to go inside the house and go away, or you will be arrested. Right, well, he's been arrested, we dealt with him, but we'll sort out with his parents then, won't we? Oh, oh, no, go away. I shan't tell you again. Go away. Or what? Or what? Well, stop threatening him then.
But at least some backup has now arrived.
I'm right.
One WPC.
I'll tell you, sir, my sorry friend, either go away or you'll be arrested as well. Just go away. Public order. Makes no difference. Well, you're all mouth, aren't you? Just go away. Just go away. That's it, isn't it? Then you can enjoy the rest of the evening, can't you? You'll actually be coming with me.
You had a little bit of disrespectful childhood, isn't it?
Now cops have arrived with a van. The youth can be taken away.
He's been searched, mate. He's only got some money. And I got his phone here. Oh, yeah. He's been arrested.
845. But space for male juvenile.
5 past by myself. On suspicion of talking about vehicle.
He knows the score, he's all gloved up. They're saying he's just come out the address, but quite blatantly hadn't, because he was filming getting out of the car. I've no doubt when we go to the car, it'll be barreled and ignition damage and it'll get reported stolen. So he's been arrested on suspicion of theft of the car at this moment in time. It's just you get a few people, had a bit of Dutch courage and they come out and start mouthing off. You see, as soon as the other patrols start, we'll start walking away. And usual Friday night out in Salford, unfortunately.
just been arrested. He's only 15, this lad. I don't know what the outcome of the car is yet, but it's got all the usual damage. It's got ignition damage. Again, plastic door's been bent back there. He's now on route to Swinton Police Station. He'll be interviewed about this matter and find out if it's a stolen car or not. For all the hallmarks, it will be a stolen car from somewhere in the area. And hopefully, we get it back to the owner if it is without too much damage to it. So, as you can see, again, it must be 30 years out, all dark clothing, hooded tops. He's going to razz it round the area and show off to his mates. But hopefully that's him off the street for the night.
We have seen over recent months a bit of a spate of underage drivers getting hold of vehicles, be it their parents' vehicles or stealing vehicles near their home and driving round. Clearly this is a huge problem. If they are found to be stealing cars, then we have to punish them as severely as possible and make them understand that it is unacceptable and very dangerous behaviour.
The owner of the car the lad tried to steal has now turned up to inspect the damage.
If I tell you, this is the third time now.
Right, okay.
In my house they broke it twice.
Right. Yeah, they bent the door back and ripped the ignition off. And so they're in the process of trying to start it. They've not yet got the ignition system out. They just ripped the cowling off and pushed it back. No, it's not starting.
It causes massive problems to the owners of the vehicle. Some people might think it's just an old Fiesta. To him, it's his car to get to work. He can't drive his car, it's not safe to drive it. Even if he could, it's not secure. So he's got to start thinking of, where am I going to park it now? I can't park it on the road outside my house again, it might get stolen.
I just bring my son to my brother-in-law, and then the police told me that my car is stolen.
And now he's got more problems. The troublemaker is back.
When you've all knocked the fuck out of me.
What's the problem is, why don't you go inside now? You've been warned about 5 times.
Yeah, but you've incriminated yourself, haven't you?
No, we haven't. You're incriminating me in that. I've only come over the nash job.
I'm not speaking
Am I
to you,
nicking
mate.
cards
I'm not
and
speaking-
shit? No.
Well, he was just asking to be arrested. He would not be told. Anyway, you've got to stop somewhere. There's only so many times you can tell somebody just to stop it. Because if I don't do something proactive at that point, it makes it 10 times worse for the next bobby who comes along.
Oh,
How many chances did you want?
do you know what? Yeah, I've not even looked at it.
No, I just wouldn't be told. How many chances do you want to give somebody? He's been told at least 20 times by about 20 different bobbies. And he still wants to go on with himself, so he's been warned several times on Public Order Act so he can come and come to the police station and put for a charge for his trouble. He's all ranting and raving now, he's in handcuffs in the van, so. The annoying thing about that job was that on that estate, not 12 months before, there was a young child killed on there by a joyrider. And they played blue murder, that there was never police down there, the police did nothing about it. We go down there, we arrest a joyrider in a stolen car, I think it's on the next street to where one of the kids was killed, and it's police. Police are the bad guys. Police are the bad guys. What can you do?
Later that night, the man arrested by PC Fletcher assaulted a police officer. He was given a 12-month community rehabilitation order. The 15-year-old youth who was caught by PC Booth was given an official reprimand. The 12-year-old caught driving a stolen van was given a 6-month young offenders order. The man arrested by PC's Snook and Deer driving a stolen BMW was given a 30-hour community service order. The man with the house full of cannabis plants pleaded guilty to cultivation of cannabis and theft of electricity and is awaiting sentence. And the youth caught carrying a flick knife was not charged but was cautioned for possession of cannabis.
Chasing Angelina Jolie with a shopping trolley. The paparazzi will try anything to snap a celebrity. Tonight at 10:40 on BBC One. The heat's back on for Eddie Murphy. He stars in Beverly Hills Cop 2 on BBC Three now.
Good morning, class. Are we sitting comfortably?
May I introduce Miss Sarah Jane Smith?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Miss Cameron Brothers. Today we shall become gods.
Doctor Who.
It seemed to be something new.
Saturday at 7:20 on BBC One.
It is not an end in itself. It's means to an end. Ultimately, the beneficiary is the patient of tomorrow.
According to the Nuremberg Code, clinical drug trials should be based on informed consent.
It was an experiment and it was completely false to call it as treatment.
This world looks at how some patients in the developing world have become involved in trials without their full knowledge. Drug Trials: The Dark Side. Tomorrow at 9 on BBC Two.
This is BBC One in the Northwest. Now, at 10 o'clock, the news with Hugh Edwards and Annabelle Tiffin.